Hi everybody, my name's Becky Titterington and I'm the Director of Linking Generations Northern Ireland. And I would love to have been at the conference today, but big thanks to Ellie for letting me send in this video presentation to give you a little bit of information about the work of Linking Generations. So Linking Generations is that we're a small team of people with big ideas about developing intergenerational practice. And since 2009, we have pursued our vision of Northern Ireland where all generations are respected, understood, connected and engaged together in their communities. So there's we have three staff members, and together we try to connect and inspire and support people who are interested in developing intergenerational practice and really trying to create an intergenerational movement across Northern Ireland. We strongly believe that an intergenerational approach and our approach requires working like a whole system. And I always call it the 3 Ps, which is about people, it's about practice, and it's about policy. So what Linking Generations does is we try to engage local people in communities, neighbourhoods and settings in taking part in intergenerational activities. That's really your older people, your younger people, and the people in between who are involved at a ground level. We also know that sustainability of this work requires a change in practice, and it's about building capacity with people in organisations, people working in local councils, people working in different settings, getting them to really embrace intergenerational approaches as part of their practice. And then what we do as an organisation then is we link this in to policy. So it's that kind of upper level is to say, right, well, look at intergenerational work and look at the evaluation and the outcomes of the work that we're doing and how it particularly contributes to a policy agenda. And the ones that we have been putting a lot of effort into working on at the minute are looking at active ageing and the age-friendly movement in Northern Ireland, which is the World Health Organisation's older people's kind of initiative. And each of our local councils in Northern Ireland it has a commitment to become age-friendly. So intergenerational is being pushed as a key kind of approach within that. We're also working strongly aligned with education and how intergenerational practice can be used as part of the curriculum, how it can be used to build skills for life and work, and part of the primary skill, personal development, mutual understanding. And then also its relevance to achieving health and social care outcomes like care home standards, and how it can be used in person-centered care, and also about addressing loneliness. So you can see, for me, it really is about the people, about the practice, and about the policy, the 3 Ps. So what do Linking Generations do to achieve our vision, one of our work activities? So like Generations Working Together, who are at the conference with you today, we provide a Northern Ireland-wide infrastructure for intergenerational practice, and we have replicated on a smaller scale Generations Working Together's local network approach. So we have one for each council area in Northern Ireland, and we run regular meetings bringing members together. So they sign up via the website, and we're always in contact with different opportunities and intergenerational news. But twice a year we'll run network meetings to bring the members together. Through our staff and on the phone and by email and through face-to-face meetings, we would provide advice and support to anybody interested in intergenerational work. We provide an intergenerational training offering, so we have accredited training, and then we have developed some bespoke training. We have small grant opportunities tied to different parts of the year. So for example, at Christmas this year, we are going to be running one as part of our get-togethers partnership with the Soil Association, and then we always do All Ages April. The small grants are seed grants of about £150, but they're designed to get people to try intergenerational activities, maybe even for the first time, or to further develop ones that they've already started. We try to connect generations and communities, so we're always on hand to link you up with a group or to signpost people, and also providing ideas and inspiration, and also helping people develop their own ideas, so they can just contact us. And we get involved in events to showcase the impact of intergenerational work, and also campaigns like Global Intergenerational Week. And we try to provide lots of resources and support. We have a resources section on the website, and we would collect intergenerational resources from different partners, for example, Generations Working Together, the toy project, lots of stuff up on our resources section on our site. And at the minute, we've about 695 members, which is brilliant. And the network's free to sign up to. So if you're interested and find out more about our work, please sign up. There's an Intergenerational section so that you can be kept in touch with all our news and opportunities. Just to give a quick overview of our training. So like Generations Working Together, we've got our training accredited, and that training we run mostly for practitioners. So you'll see in the top left-hand corner there, this is a guy called Michael Fryer, and he's an outreach officer in the museums in Belfast. And he attended our accredited training and went on to get a small grant from us to develop his idea into practice. And it's been great. He initially did a World War project with a primary school and a care home online during COVID. And it's been great to see he's really embraced it, and following that, all of the staff, outreach staff in the museums took part in the training as well. So he's really championing intergenerational approaches within the work that he does in the museums. In the top right hand corner, you'll see online there, we've been doing a lot of training with care home staff, and we piloted a project which has enabled us to create a specific toolkit for care homes. So once they take part in the training, we provide them with a toolkit which actually highlights how they can achieve the care home standards that they need to achieve by actually doing intergenerational work. So it's that idea of adding value to other people's work for them to embrace intergenerational approaches rather than it being an extra thing to do. We've also recognised the importance of starting to work with young people and getting them to take the lead in their communities. So we've done some training with primary school children to get them to think about how being age friendly and then how their schools can involve older people in the community. And the little photograph on the left hand in the bottom here is a group of school pupils from a secondary school who took part in some training sessions with Linked Generations and then went on to develop their ideas into practice by connecting with care homes, a local men's shed, having cookery classes in the school. We're really keen that this is used as a contribution to educational outcomes. So the teacher was giving us feedback as to how she is using this as part of kind of citizenship. She's the pastoral care teacher. And the middle picture there, one of our trainees actually developed the kindness post box across Northern Ireland. And if you look it up, it's been a massive success during COVID. So it's really getting people to take the lead. And the intergenerational training is a great way to build capacity for an organisation like us when we've got such a small staff team. And you'll see there some of the comments from trainees, all very nice and positive. So to say, like, COVID had a massive impact on our work, like everybody doing intergenerational work. And I think our role has changed a lot from being actual deliverers of intergenerational practice to really, inspiring others and giving them the support and building the capacity with them that they need to be able to do it themselves. So this is just a quick snapshot of some of the things that we did to inspire connections at a distance during COVID. We'd created a little resource pack, so you can see I have one here in the office, but you can download it from the site. And it was looking at kind of, things that you can do to take the lead in your community yourself. So growing pots of kindness, and that's my stepdaughters up in the top. We grew some pots in our garden and we took them out local older people. And it's kind of putting that word out there that anybody can get involved in intergenerational work. So that kind of inspiration role. We got young people in the youth justice community service programme to create paintings as part of their community service, which could then be given out to older people. And we supported a housing scheme, pen pal, letter writing scheme between older and younger people. And we continued our small grants, which we were able to give out to people to be able to put some of their connection ideas at a distance into practice. And we always capitalise on key dates in the year. And our Christmas campaign was a really good example of, how Linked Generations uses our kind of intergenerational voice to influence others to get involved. So what we did was we created an intergenerational ideas guide for schools to get involved and to reach out to older people in their community at Christmas. And that had lots of ideas in it, but also how the schools could use it to link in with their curriculum and with outcomes for education. We created a Christmas bauble activity, which could be used by individuals, could be used by groups, and it was just a way of sharing hope. And then we also created a 12 ways to do Christmas differently. So, you know, there was some fantastic things that happened out of that little Christmas campaign. And even in my own community, 2 schools teamed together to write write letters, which would be given to older people. And they did up little Christmas baubles, and it was lovely to be involved in that. So it really is about inspiring others to take the lead. Another campaign that you will probably all be aware of that Linkage Generations is a partner in the executive team of is Global Intergenerational Week. And we work very closely with Generations Working Together, who lead on that, the Beth Johnson Foundation and Bridging the Generations in Wales. So this year it was a real big success, and I just thought it would be worth mentioning, you know, some of the things we did. So this is our lovely launch photo with our Older and Younger People's Commissioner and commissioners from Northern Ireland, and we had our local launch at a care home where the care home and the school have been working together sustainably for a long time now, and they recognise the kind of contribution that makes to achieving what they already want to achieve. So we had our local launch there, and then we also had 2 events. So we had Getting Together to Grow, Cook and Eat, which showcased some of the work that we've been doing as part of our Soil Association project. And then we had Celebrating Intergenerational Champions, which was just a real kind of showcase of people who have got involved with Linkage Generations and gone on to deliver really good intergenerational activity. We also managed to get some of our council buildings lit up for Global Intergenerational Week. They were lit up pink. So there's 3 council areas out of our 11 in Northern Ireland, and we hope that next year we'll be able to give it even more. And we worked alongside Twinkle Northern Ireland to develop some of the resources that I spoke about previously in this presentation into resources for teachers and a whole big information PowerPoint for kids. So the teachers can go on to the Twinkle website, download it, and it all links in with educational outcomes. It's written for teachers by teachers. So we have a partnership with them, which is great. And one of the other successes was we tied our grants, our small grants, into Global Intergenerational Week. And we managed to fund 22 groups who worked with over 1,100 participants. So it's just really, really great to see, you know, so many groups getting involved and getting younger and older people together. So this presentation today was a little bit of an introduction to tell you about Linkage Generations and to introduce a short video, which I think is a really good way of showing how far we've come in COVID, but also some of the inspirational and innovative things that we did to keep generations connected. So I know that they're going to show a little video, and the virtual get-togethers program was something that we piloted as part of our partnership with the Soil Association. And we really wanted to keep care home residents connected during COVID when everything was shut down. So what we did was we got them together to have virtual get-togethers with primary schools. And here's some of just the photos and the comments. But the little video they're going to show in a little minute, and we'll hopefully make it like that. So I just wanted to say thanks for letting me join your conference via video. If you're interested in our work, here's our social media handles, and you can sign up to the network via the website. And just my message from Linkage Generations is, you know, to stay connected. This is a little picture of my granny and my granddaughter, and I think it shows the magic of intergenerational connections. So hopefully you'll enjoy the conference, and hopefully you enjoy my video. And thank you very, very much.